Thanks, Chad. Yeah, Chad and I go way back. I was the video guy, and I still am at Manhattan High down in Kansas. And yeah, we were using DB Sport back in the day. Shout out DB Sport. And Chad, a lot of nights calling him midnight, trying to break down the film. Mark in, mark out, mark in, mark out. Anybody know mark in, mark out? Yeah, there you go. Those are the good old days. And I was a defensive guy, and we drew. We still draw. We draw all of our scout cards by hand. And as the assistant defensive coach, and I became the DC at Manhattan. Every weekend, up there at the school, go to the copier, print off 50 copies of a template. Anybody know? Anybody know about that? Yeah. Okay. And you know, sometimes there's no paper in the copy room. Sometimes the copier is broken. Just all kinds of things with that. And I just saw this technology that everybody was using at the time. And I was thinking to myself, there's got to be a better way than stuffing binders. Because we had, you know, Huddle was just coming out with trading film. And, you know, at the time, we were on DVDs at the time when I was started coaching. So I just missed the VHS tapes, you know. So I was on when we were doing the DVDs. Everybody was burning DVDs, and I was like, all this technology is advancing, but what are we still doing? What am I still doing? Printing out paper, stuffing a binder, you know, and wasting my time doing that before practice, on the weekends, and then after practice. You got to unstuff the binder. I got to take 2 or 3 binders out to practice. You know, I got the inside run, I got 7-on-7, I got team over here. It starts blowing, the wind. I'm in Kansas, so the wind's blowing. I got vinyl sheets blowing all over the place. Coming loose in the binder, it's just a headache. And I don't know one person that likes doing binders, you know. And now what guys like doing is they like drawing by hand, and that's what we still do. We still draw by hand. I know you guys see maybe like Bill Belichick still talks about drawing everything by hand and all that, and that's still great. But a lot of guys are using programs like Huddle practice scripts. And I talked to a couple of coaches already, you know, here today. They're doing Huddle practice scripts. Just Play, PQD at the college level. PFF does things digitally. First down playbook, football play card. I mean, there's a lot of them out there that people are drawing on a computer program. But what does everybody have to do? You have to print that off, stuff a binder. Or if you're drawing by hand, you're doing that same process of, I need 50 sheets of this template so I can draw them all out. And then I got to stuff a binder. And I always say your coaches need to be doing something better, you know, something other than stuffing binders. Watching more film, talking to their players, doing, you know, prepping for practice. And so that's where I developed the coach pad. And that's this device here. I don't have the front light on because it's like a big e-reader, and then you can see it on the screen here, and on my website, thecoachpad.com. You can go there and you can see some pictures of everything. And there's an example. That's the coach pad versus an iPad, and the exact same drawing is on both of them. And it's a bright sunny day. And I mean, it's pretty adamant that you can see one and barely see the other one. The coach pad's rated at 120 degrees. iPads are rated at 95. And this is a 13.3 inch screen. It's the biggest tablet you can buy. So I developed the coach pad, and just makes your scout card process a lot smoother. When you're outside in the sun, you're going to be able to see this. Anybody been on a beach and try to use an iPad or even your phone on a beach, on a vacation? What happens? 1, you can't see it. 2, in a matter of no time, it what? Overheats. What do people take out there? They take like Kindles, right? E-readers. Well, that's what this is. It's like a giant e-reader. And it's made for football coaches because I can load my scout cards on here. I can draw them on here by hand. I can carry this out to practice. It's not coming off. I can wear this around my neck, carry it around, and I can keep all my scripts on here. If it's a late playoff game or early morning practice, You can get on here and you can turn the light on. You can see it just like an iPad. I got a football play card on here right now. I kind of like how their drawing is real nice. But you can put huddle practice scripts. It's the #1 way coaches use the coach pads, huddle practice scripts. And I can be out there, I can load this card in 5 seconds, and then I'm just thumbing through practice cards or scout cards. I can do this thing called I call it the checkerboard, where I can jump around. How many times you guys gone through a script and hey, let's go see number 12 again. Let's run number 12. That was that one they got that touchdown on last week against whoever. Or let me see number 6. You just go to your little thumbnail there, pull it up. Or maybe you're an inside run. You want to zoom in a little bit. You maybe want to talk about talk to your backers. Hey, I got to have you come here. This guy, he's going to come around you. Like Jimmy was talking, a lot of people learn different ways. A lot of people are visual people. Now I can draw that up right in front of them. What if I have this out on the field and somebody blows the coverage? I can pull them over on the side. Hey, I got to have you sink back here. He's going to run that post. I got to have you go here and here. You can draw that right on the field, and you can see it. I don't need any internet to do this. Everything saves. Go back, go forward. I get done with that script, I just come out of it. Go to the next script. If I want to draw by hand, it's very simple. I just draw everything up on the coach pad. Don't have to print stuff, any binders. And that's called the coach pad. And so my website, coachpad.com. I'm on Twitter. You guys are on Twitter. Check out the Coach Pad. And I got them all around America or all around the world. I said the world. I got Canada and Mexico. So worldwide now. And got a lot of them in Minnesota, St. Thomas. St. John. Sorry, I messed it up earlier. St. John, one of the OGs, several years now. One-time investment, $1,100. No annual subscription. And real easy to do your scout car workflow. For your high school guys, you have multiple of these. A lot of guys use them on game days. Systems can't do sync drawings from the press box to the field, so I can draw on one, sync it to the press box, or sync it to the sideline. Sideline can draw something up, sync it back to me. So we can be on the headset talking through adjustments. So just take a look at it, thecoachpad.com, or check me on Twitter, and let me get you guys taken care of. Thanks, Jim.